At the age of 18, I was headed to prison for the first time. I did 11 months, came home, stayed out 8 months, and was headed back by the age of 20 for the second time. Got out after 18 months, stayed out another 8 months, and was headed back for the third time. I still hadn't even made 21 yet. Received 40 years in trial. Did 14 years flat on a 40-year sentence and was granted parole. But after 4.5 years, I was up for parole, but I wasn't ready to go home. I'm literally telling dudes, no, I'm not even ready to go home. They like, what? I'm like, no, I'm not even ready to go home. They're like, why? I say, because, bro, I haven't changed. I don't know how to respond to life no other way than I've been responding to it. And see, at this point in time, because in 97, me getting ready to go back, me going through the changes I went through had literally like crushed me, crushed my soul, crushed my heart, because in my mind at that time, I'm thinking that I'm getting it right, but I'm constantly getting it wrong. And here I am headed back to prison. At that point, I'm looking at, well, life not even worth living if this is all it's about. Seemed like I done suffered my entire life at that point. You talking about an individual. You see, for many, I've learned they choose the streets. They choose the game. They got a home. They got a mother that care. They got a mother that go to work every day and make sure they have clean clothes and food to eat, a roof over their head. But these individuals choose the streets. The street become attractive to them because they just don't want to follow the rules of mama or the rules of dad. So they get out in these streets. They choose the game. I didn't choose the game. The game chose me. You see, my mom was on crack. My dad was on crack. Both of them was victims already of the streets. They bringing me up in the street. Me and my brothers and sisters had been separated and dispersed. I'm homeless by the time I'm 13 years old, living from place to place, got my clothes in a trash bag, keeping it at one place, going change, going out, spending the night here and there, sometimes just out in the street late at night, don't know where to go. Eating out of trash cans, all kinds of things, because I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do at this point. Then I was introduced to selling dope. Next thing you know, I'm stealing cars. Next thing you know, I'm kick dome. Next thing you know, I'm jacking. The game was handed to me, and all I knew was survival. Next thing you know, I'm smoking weed every day. I'm smoking fry every day. Next thing you know, I'm snorting powder every day. Losing my mind. After 4.5 years of my incarceration on my 40-year sentence, I said I wasn't even ready to go home, bro. Because I don't know how to respond to life no other way than I've been responding to it. I don't know how to respond to disrespect no other way I've been responding to it. I don't know how to respond to hunger. I don't know how to respond to being broke. I don't know how to respond to pressure no other way than I've been responding to it. If I get out again, I don't want to come back. All I knew is that I needed to change. It wasn't even about the time no more. Today, I can look at that as a blessing. Me just even being able to realize that I needed to respond to life differently. So this is what I'm telling you. Although some of you or many of you hadn't been through what I've been through, hadn't done the things that I've done, and some of you have done more. I'm telling you, if you want different, you have to realize that you got to respond to stuff differently. You gotta respond to disrespect. You gotta respond to hunger. You gotta respond to being broke. You gotta respond to pressure, challenges of life that is gonna come no matter where you stand. No matter if you're in the streets or in the corporate office. Everybody deal with challenges of life. You have to change the way you respond to it. So I say, I done thought of many ways without the ghetto getting paid. They talking about hustling. I said, I gotta think of a million ways to live legit in these streets, to the point to where I study into such an extent to where when I start getting pressured by life, I don't instinctively go back to the streets. I don't instinctively go back to the stuff that I used to know. I instinctively start going back to new stuff. Start instinctively thinking of ways to get paid. Robert Kiyosaki say that one of the difference between a wealthy mind and a poor mind is that when a poor mind starts suffering financially, they start budgeting. They start thinking of ways to hold on to money. But a rich mindset think of ways to make more money. I'm telling you this here. To change the way you respond in life, you gotta change the information that you're taking in. You gotta change the individuals that you hang around, because they're giving you information. They're giving you a program that is either reinforcing the old program or reinstilling or reinforcing a new program. You gotta change the information that you take in. You gotta change what you let come out your mouth and the stuff that you let come off on your tongue, because the things that you speak is also reinforcing that program. Remember, your subconscious mind don't know if you telling the truth or telling a lie, if it's real or false, if you joking or being serious. The subconscious mind only takes it in, stores it, and feeds it to your conscious mind. You want to change your reality, change your world, change the results that you're seeing every day, because every decision that you make shapes, creates the world that you presently live in. I'm saying your individual world. If you want to recreate that, you got to change the information you take in, which changes your perception and your perspective of things, which then changes your response to things. This is a very conscious effort, yet you got to be involved with this. You got work to do.